Hello. Yes, you know how I mentioned games. I'm playing a game called Idle Apocalypse. Yay! So, this game, well, I ask you forgiveness because I kind of already got a little far, and this is probably something more than you'll ever notice. Now, if you're noticing I'm buying some things, you probably won't know what I'm buying because you haven't played the game, and then I'm gonna spin the wheel. Yay, coins. So, for those of you who know how to play this, so I'll just give a quick tour. So, you begin here. You spawn gremlins. They don't always drop one slime. They don't always drop 6 slime. They drop 7 from the beginning. And basically what'll happen is, they'll go here. These are the champions. They're trying to stop us from taking over the world and destroying it because we're the antagonists. These guys are the protagonists, but in our eyes, we're the protagonists and these guys are the antagonists. They want the world to not explode and die. So, what we're trying to do is, we've got to get resources from creatures, and then we got a hatchery, and this thing eats slime and makes spider hide. And then there's producers. See, this is a thing called a producer. Arbitrarium, harvest trees and plants here, bring gardening gloves. Yeah, it has a lot of jokes in this game. Producer. This four produces. This one is a creature farm. They make creatures. Some creatures take things. Almost all creatures do. Things like gremlins and down in the bottom, the crypts. The zombie place. Ignore those guys. I'm gonna go back to zombies. These guys are also free. But that's about it. And then as you go up, you get things called generators. Now, I have a thing called an auto clicker that makes the generators go very fast. But, normally you'd have to spend a long time tapping on them. So you can just click energy to get them all. But I'm just going to go through here. This is a dark energy generator. It gives me more dark energy. Whenever a creature dies, it drops dark energy. And I'll tell you what dark energy is useful for in a minute. So basically, if you saw, I went by this. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that because I have no idea what that does. But this is an idol portal. You take dark energy, this is dark energy, and you use it to get idols. I've so far got a few idols. Up here, I've got a disappointment known as Larth. Watches TV. These are the guys that are gonna destroy the world for us. And you can upgrade them at the bottom. You can upgrade you. I don't care. I can upgrade you again. Okay, so when you upgrade them, they do more things for you. And basically what this means is, hold it, I'm out of crit. Okay, I'm gonna start something off and just leave it. So, over here, if you look at this, this is another producer. And there's a factory which is making this. Now, here is the bane of my existence. The Smuggler's Bay. You take trinkets and you turn them into goods. How do you get trinkets? This person makes them after a really, really, really long time. Or you get them by defeating these guys. And as you can see, we're not making some good progress. We've achieved this in 4 hours. Yeah. So, there's a few other generators. I've got this one up here. This is creature damage. And this is the guy that I need more of. I need more guitars. And the best thing is, down at the bottom, I've got this thing. Here, I've got enough fur. What do I need? I need Chemical X. And for Chemical X, I need more guitars. And these guys take a very long time to produce. So, we're kind of in a loophole here. And just talking about the funny stuff, just look at these guys. What are they saying? Did you build a way down? I thought you were building the way down. Yeah, they're stuck up there now. This guy. Someone's gonna realize we're gone, right? Let me check my cultist regulate, just to make sure no one's missing. Spills ink all over the register. Oops. Guess I'll just assume everyone's accounted for. Yeah, and then the most funny are the champions. They say weird things. My blade's starting to dull. Yeah, that's not the weirdest thing. And then there's spells here. You can upgrade spells in the spell fact. you can upgrade spells in the spell factory. Here, oh, I can upgrade Metamorphose, but I don't really want to do that right now. So, I'll tell you what these do. So, this one stops champions from attacking for 9 to 11 seconds. This one, 100% chance of getting a random, and it does damage. This one is the best of them because it can, so let's say I did this. Unholy Bind. They stop attacking, and then if I do Metamorphose, he gets bigger and does more damage, and he drops more. So let's see when he dies. I'll just watch when he dies. Keep watching. Look at his health. He's dead. He dropped more meat. But now if you look at this, it's like a really complex arrangement, and this thing also does damage. It's a cannon. So, well, here's the other thing. You can buy things in here, and it just works in a factory like that. So if one thing stops, everything stops. Now some things, like, you might be like, oh, I have enough for this. Goblets are really hard. I'll show you this. Every one stage that is not taken out by any of the... Excuse me, what is this? I've never seen it. Is calling lightning on them? That's strange. Okay, well, let's leave that, and I'll show you this. So in here, there's every one stage that's not occupied by the others gives you coins. Every these 3 stages that's not occupied by the others gives you rings, and they come in priority. That means every one stage won't mean that everything is a coin. 3 stages is more, so every 3 stages there will be a ring, unless it falls into any of the other categories. And this is a warbot, just in case you didn't know. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna upgrade the warbot fully, and make it metamorphosed, and look at its damage. This thing just corrodes away at them, their health, and then I'll get 10 coins after this one. So the amount that you get greatly is increased. But, so, I'll show you this. So, that means that every 10 stages that's not replaced by this. That means every 100th and 1000th, that means every 1000th stage will always be this. Every 100th stage except for this one will always be this. Every 25th stage except for this one will always be this. So, it takes a really long time to chip them down. And then, so what I understood about this time is that these time creatures, basically you spawn them with time orbs. And basically, when you start an apocalypse, I'm not going to click that because that's going to reset everything. You get souls, and you can use those souls to do something else. You can do Ancient Hammer, but Mighty Hammer, I maxed that. This increases and gives me another spell called Something Fury. And yes, I don't say that word. This tool upgrades the dark energy generators to up to 300%. If you look at the dark energy generators right now, they only do to 100. If you want them to 300, you gotta do that. And then there are chants. Chants are only to the next one, and you can see how much souls I spent on chants. You get souls by doing the apocalypse. This thing makes creatures drop more. This thing makes me get more souls during the apocalypse. This thing makes producers do more. This thing makes the converter floors do more. This thing increases dark energy drop, and this is creatures do more damage. And then by using specialty codes, I got another only this apocalypse buff. Creatures drop 1000% dark energy from 3 Space Sword that I got from 1. But basically what happens is when you do an apocalypse, she is the only of the idols that don't do damage. Basically what happens is she'll be floating around, and the amount of damage that you do will give you more time stuff. But the thing is, during an apocalypse, it's not only these guys that do more damage. If you click, each time you click, it also does more damage. It also does extra damage. And I'm gonna go here and show you. See this? Normally if I'd fully just click, it'll take a long time. Or I could just turn on my auto clicker and have it done in like less than a second. Yeah, that's kind of overpowered. So this is just like an overview of the apocalypse. I hope you enjoyed this.